Hi there, it's Jessie here. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for being here. How are you? All right, I'm feeling a little bit nervous today, and I don't know why, but we're just going to roll with it. I really want to share today. I found this new guy on YouTube. Maybe you know him. His channel is called Gary's Economics. So he's called Gary. Brilliant. Guys, I found someone who's really helping me in so many ways. So Gary was born poor into the poverty mindset. And now he's a fucking millionaire. And he just understands economics. He's super, super, super fucking smart. And what I like about Gary is Gary's got a heart. What do I mean by that? Because Gary was born into the poverty, culture, environment. And he saw what it was. You got to go check him out. I'm going to link below his story and then also just his channel. Because he's now in the game, working with the millionaires, the people who have got money. And he's seeing with his brilliant mind and his experience of what it's like in this world, if you're not in that world, what the fuck's going on, the inequality that exists and how it's going to affect all of us, and that we got to do something about it. And Gary's heart urges him to speak up about it. And so he makes a channel with his brilliant understanding of economics. Like, he gets it, guys. He's the one making millions because he can predict what's going to happen. And he's sharing his knowledge, saying, this is everyone, he's educating us, he's educating me in ways that, like, not only am I learning, it gives me hope that there are people, this is what we need. We need all experts in their field with the big hearts for the people to be speaking up. And I guess it's happening. I found Gary and I'm like, I feel so excited that there's somebody in that field who gets it, right? That, like, we're all in this together. And whatever our expertise are, we need to, it's such a responsibility, living with a big heart, living with your heart open, and being an expert in something. The responsibility comes with it that you have to share what you know. And this is exciting for me because I've been talking about, like, oh, I want to be abundant, I want to be financially free, la 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 la, all of this, just because I know the struggle of living month to month. And now when I see someone like Gary, who completely did that for himself, went on that path, and he's got an big open heart, the responsibility that comes with that is like, it becomes like no longer just something, you become so responsible to help everyone, all of us. See what I mean? Like, it's so, anyway, I've been thinking about how I want to, like, have money to feel financially free and just not feel the shackles of poverty, or that confinement, the restriction that comes with having to always be thinking about money for survival. Is if I were to break free, the responsibility then, because I know it's like, he even talks about it in his story, this guy, Gary, of like, he realized a moment when if he didn't want to be poor anymore, he would have to leave his life behind, his friends, his like his environment, all of it. You've got to leave it behind. You've got to come out of it. And then he found himself surrounded by millionaires and people who are, even though the economy is failing, you got to watch his video, because I'm going to be repeating all of this stuff that's in my head, but I probably won't get it very accurately because it's just all feeling in my realm. And I worry about this because what do I worry about? You know what I worry about? I worry that what my expertise is not valued or overlooked by society. And even though there are a few, at least like on the global, like, internet community that recognize it, I worry about my survival. Like, oh, where's this coming from? Oh, my fears are coming out. If the economy fails, because I like, part of me, I resist to learn how to create wealth in a way, because I understand where Gary's coming from. Like, if you're in that world, then where you are, what you know, but at least you got food. But then it's like in competition with everyone. And then when I think about all this stuff, I'm just like, why? I don't want to do earth. I don't want to play the game. There's so much responsibility. There's so much we've got to change. And we've got to do that. To change, we've got to all do it and work together and screw our heads on and actually do it. And it's quite difficult. And it's not easy. And we have to do it and think hard all together. And sometimes I don't want to do that. But we have to do it. Okay. Okay. One last thing I want to add, actually, is I went for dinner the other night with my friend. Good friend, haven't seen him in a while. And he was telling me that he did something, I don't know, at some point in his life, he's a bit older than me, the journey of the avatar. And what's interesting about this perspective is he compared it to the Buddha's path, like Buddhism, which was to transcend the earthly realm, right? And what's interesting about this is Buddha was a prince, like born into extreme wealth, and was very protected from poverty, growing up in the palace. So his journey, once he left the palace and saw, and then had this whole journey of enlightenment, was to transcend the physical realm, to go beyond it. It's like, so the starting point is physical realm, and he goes up. Interesting, isn't it? Because he came from an enormous amount of abundance. Now, my friend was telling me that the avatar path is actually the opposite. So it's like we come from infinite light, and actually the journey of the avatar is to learn how to master the physical. You see, it's like the opposite. So we're not transcending to go up like Buddha's path. It's more, this resonates more with me, this direction, this journey for me, because strangely, I find it easier to identify with like a multi-dimensional star than I do like a human, if you know what I mean. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I want that to be true. Maybe it's sometimes true. But I just feel like I have to caveat, because I identify as Jessie a lot as well. But I feel it's more of an essential truth of who and what we all are, is like that infinite lightness, and then all the other stuff's just like bonus, playground kind of thing. So to think, okay, and it's important for me as well, because I find it hard, this earthly realm, in a way. Like, there's many areas that I still hear, like, you know, in my adulthood, I guess sort of early adult, I don't know, but still learning basic things like economics, for example. And when I heard about this journey, it's like, wow, that's helpful for me to think about it in terms of learning how to master the physical realm, which is meaning like learning what economics is and how it functions. And, you know, that's something I need to do to live in this realm. So you see, that's the connection. Thank you for listening. Oh, I'm getting nervous. It's all right, Jess. There we go. We'll end it there, I think. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like it if you liked it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And hit subscribe if you see where this is going. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful life. We got this.